Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I am Kanika and I welcome you back on our channel Unboxing Perspectives, where we talk about books, where we discuss books and we try to find out all the connections to them through various art forms and ways. So if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, do not forget to click on subscribe channel for all the bookish content as well as with all the connections you can make from the little stories and the things that we follow. So I am here back after a long time. It's been a long time since we have done a standalone book review and it's been a long time since we had a talk. So what I thought what I will bring up today was that I will bring a book review for a standalone book which I completed previous month, or you can say previous year. We will start it again with a standalone book review by Ashwin Shanghi, that is Chanakya, Chant. So it was in my TBR in previous year, and yes, luckily I completed it, I read it, and here I am with the reviews. So when we are talking about the author, Ashwin Shanghi is an Indian author, and the way he writes is something which resembles to Dan Brown. So another book by him is The Krishna Key, which is based upon the concept of Dan Brown, that the way he writes, he mixes mythology with fiction as well as he also builds in stories around the mythology that we have in India. So that is his writing style, and here in this Chanakya's Chant, what he does is that he brings out a mixture of Chanakya's teaching and the modern day world where they can be applied or whether they cannot be applied, right? So that is the basic concept behind this book. What he is doing is there are two stories running parallel to each other. One is from the ancient time Chanakya stories and one is from the present time. So both are interviewing and they are intertwined together for creating a lesson whether the teachings of Chanakya are still applicable or not, and they are both fighting for power in politics, and it is quite a political, having a quite political background. So this book is something where you will find teachings of Chanakya as well as you will find their practical applications. So I'm not going into that, and that is how this story goes on. So there are two parallel stories. One, as I told you already, it is by Chanakya. Second is Pandit Gangasagar, who is trying to bring a king, who is trying to make a king for India, that is the Prime Minister for India, as Chanakya tried to make Chandragupta Maurya as the king of India, a united Bharat. So that is the basic structure of the story, but I would not rate it at 5 stars. I am going to rate it as 3 stars out of 5. Why that is so? Because as the Chanakya story was interviewing and it was quite good researched and it was quite good to read on, whereas the story of Pandit Gangasagar was not that interviewing and capturing. So there were moments where I found that the Gangasagar story is quite limited to all the blackmailing and the political stuff, though the political representation of Indian politics is quite beautifully portrayed out and it is quite apt in this. But again, when he is trying to bring a person into power, that is the main lead of the story, Miss Chandni, and when he is trying from the back end to bring Chandni to the forefront, that is the storyline that they follow, and there is most of the stuff is going regarding the politics and only for a single aspect which he is doing for his personal benefits and not for the benefits of the country as a whole. So that is what is the basic thing that I found, the difference between Chanakya's motives and Pandit Gangasagar's motive, and the story too is not that similar. Second thing, the language. The language is easy, yes, but yeah, there are some phases which you cannot digest at all. The way they write out Chanakya's lines is quite disturbing, as well as when we go to Pandit Gangasagar, the language is again disturbing. So easy to follow language, but not that beautifully written language. So that was also a point where it got a star struck out. So that is why I did not find it that a wonderful book. But yes, in case you are a person who is interested in knowing about politics and who is interested in Chanakya's teachings, you can give it a try. It is not just a no book, but yeah, I do not put it in wow or must read book. So the basic underlining question: will Chanakya stand work again even in this period, and what are the circumstances that he faced during all the struggles that he had, whether he was right or wrong? Both the characters are actually grey characters, and you cannot point out the good deeds and the bad deeds, and that is what the story is around. So in case you are going for it, you should keep in mind that obviously for the readers who are already into reading and who are trying to look out for something new, for the beginners they might find it quite at the backdrop. So that was my review regarding Chanakya, written by Ashwin Shanghi and an Indian author again. So in case you have already read this book, do mention in the comment section what are your reviews and whether do you agree with me or you are a person who gives it 5 on 5 stars. So I will see you in the next video, which I promise will not be delayed anymore. So that would be coming up very soon again. So I will see you in the next video. Till then, happy reading.